Welcome to another episode of Game Boy Roulette, where we take a look at randomly chosen games from the Game Boy library. Road Rash. Oh, just put some ointment on it, you'll be fine. There are a lot of game series that were popular in the 90s and pretty much remained there. Not that they were bad, they just didn't really last as gaming evolved. Earthworm Jim, Gex, Duke Nukem arguably. Nothing wrong with them, they were just more products of their time than anything. And one of those franchises was Road Rash. Originating in 1991 for the Sega Genesis and developed by Electronic Arts, Road Rash was a big success for EA, their most successful game ever at the time. It went on to have a few sequels released over the years, with several different titles of the franchise and a few ports. And while there was a spiritual successor released in 2017, the Road Rash franchise itself has been happily retired as soon as the 2000s hit. What was Road Rash? Well, it was a motorcycle racing game, but unlike a lot of racing games at the time, the focus wasn't just on going faster than your opponents, but on beating the crap out of them. With the ability to punch and kick your opponents, weapons for doing even more damage, a rock and roll inspired soundtrack, and a more realistic approach to graphics, the games were pretty dang memorable. In fact, one of the earliest games I ever owned for the PlayStation was Road Rash 3D, and I played it all the time. But a version of the game on the Game Boy, made by noting porting company The Code Monkeys and published by Ocean, this one could end up great or disastrous. The cover, though, we can all agree is great. It gives you the full experience right there. Some jerk on a motorcycle shoving someone else. Even though it's a real picture, it's so cartoonish I can practically hear a boing sound effect. It's time for an injection to the 90s, straight to the Game Boy. Helmets on, let's check out Road Rash. Road Rash, Ocean Software, Electronic Arts, Nintendo. Together at last. Whoa. Oh, I love it when the text zooms in like that. Road Rash. Oh, give me a chance to. What the? Okay, we're just already picking a level. That was quick. The next. Oh, I can pick the level. Okay. Are there any options? Doesn't look like it. Next race will be in the Sierra Nevada, Pacific Coast. Ooh, gotta do that one. Yeah. I hit A and nothing happened. But it muted. Hello? Oh! That's weird. Hitting A or B just mutes the music. Select? Enter password? No. Enter player name? Kwameza. Let's do this. Come on. I want to play. Wow, look at that face. You don't want to get me mad. I can be a pretty tough guy when I want to be. Look at that face. Why do you have an oyster for an eye? Here we go. A. So, as you would expect, it's A to accelerate and B to punch. What? What are these lightning strikes? Okay, so I just need to punch, 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 punch. Oh! Oh, he's dead. Oh, God. What? I went through that car. Did anyone see that? It looks... how do I put this? Interesting. Ooh, I just took down Grub. Honestly, the way the game looks ain't bad. There's actually a bit of a sense of speed. Okay, am I immune to cars? Apparently not. Okay. Oh god, the pain. Just gently trot. Oh, don't make me walk all the way back. Oh my god. Oh no, okay. I thought it was gonna make me walk back for like 10 minutes. It actually does kind of feel like the old Genesis version. Significantly scaled down, of course, but it's better than I was expecting so far. Oh, O'Leary's a cop. Okay, I want nothing to do with that. Don't mind me, officer. You know, music's kind of perfect for this. I'm a little impressed. Like, it's not the best graphically, but they did manage to capture a sense of speed and a sense of things moving past you. Oh god, I'm in 7th? I thought I was doing better than that. Yeah, I don't know if this is the emulator causing things to slow down. I'm tempted to give it the benefit of the doubt, but I will look that up. Goodbye. I'm just whacking him with a rolled up newspaper at this point. For lack of a better term, this music sounds very motorcycle-y. Does that make any sense? It sounds like something you'd be listening to during a race. I forget how long they said this race was. That's another thing I remember. The races in Road Rash tended to go on a long time, which I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. Given that they went with more, over-the-top gameplay, I mean, I could do, this. I kind of think shorter races might have done it better. Alright, we've killed everybody. It's just us now. Oh, no! Oh, I actually control how I move. Busted. What? No, I was so close! Damn you, O'Leary. Excessive speed is dangerous. Does your mother know where you are? Oh, I got fined $200, but I got $800. Okay, I do just want to check something really quick. I want to see if this, like, graphical errors are part of the game or just the emulation. Okay, so, as far as I can tell, these are emulated glitches. Oh my god, hi. Sometimes the only way to lose the cop is to slow down, then dust them. Oh, okay. But I learned some interesting stuff. That money is used for a bike shop to upgrade your bike. No music on this one? I guess the music ran out and we just get to hear the engine, which I'm not necessarily against. Okay, maybe I am. Ooh, that's bad. Yeah, let's go back to the music, please. But yeah, there's a bike shop. In order to advance, you need to get 4th place or higher on a race, and then it unlocks, like, level 2 of the same race. Uh-oh. Car! And so it's 5 levels for 5 courses, making a total of 25 tracks, which is a pretty decent amount of racing. Oh god, I just got run over. Yeah, I definitely missed the music. I don't know if I changed it, because the music in the game is honestly not bad, but just the engine gets a little grating very quickly. You know, technologically speaking, this isn't the most advanced, but I'm actually a little impressed with how they ported it. It's certainly moving faster than a lot of Game Boy games. Ow. It actually lets you feel like you're racing, as opposed to some racing games for the Game Boy that went at like 1 frame every 5 weeks. The flashing is annoying, but again, I looked it up, and as far as I can tell, that's not the game's fault at all. Uh-oh, O'Leary! Don't mind me, officer. I like the little changes to gameplay that some of the stuff does, like, you know, avoid these cars, or slow down / speed up when there's a cop in the area. And there appears to be plenty of content. On the whole, it's not great, but it's alright. It's a fun little racing game. It gets the spirit of Road Rash pretty well. I just beg of you, please bring the music back. The music was pretty good. This sounds like there's a wasp inside my helmet. Would another Rash ointment joke be gross? Yeah, it would. I think I'll hold off. The Game Boy was good at a great many things, but one thing it did struggle with was behind-the-vehicle racing games. The main problem being the Game Boy didn't have the power to really give you the sense of speed you want out of a racing game, unless it went top-down. So I was pleasantly surprised to see that Road Rash ended up capturing a decent amount of that speed. It certainly had some technical issues, the emulator flashing not included, but that sense of racing speed was actually there in some ways. The way the level raced by you, the sound of the engine revving up, the way the background moved, it all added to a nice sense of racing fun that the Game Boy usually had a problem with. Besides that, the rest of the game was a mixed bag, but one that tipped more towards the positive. The game did control pretty decently, not amazing, but enough so that I didn't feel like I was fighting the game, and the combat aspects were simple but effective. There was a good variety of obstacles to avoid, necessitating different strategies, such as slowing down when the cop was nearby, and with 5 racetracks with 5 levels, there was plenty to go through. It wasn't amazing, there were definitely improvements that could have been made on the controls, and it did seem like I could clip through obstacles on occasion, but those aren't big issues, and the music had that fun racing feel to it, which honestly does go a long way. Overall, Road Rash is far from the best game I've played from the Game Boy, but it's worth a look if you're into the Road Rash games, or you're just looking for a fun and unique racing experience. Just make sure you keep the music on. God, why do engine noises in video games always sound terrible? And that's all for another episode of Game Boy Roulette. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to follow the series as we continue to dig through the Game Boy vault. I'm BrianJ, and I'll see you next time.